You don't pay the tab till the last drop, so we all ride for nothing, 'cause this train never stops. Listen to me. Y'all are probably like super curious. You wondered why I was in space this whole time. Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I was in space. It's because they jettisoned me out here for crimes. The only problem is, you see, is that I don't even know what my crimes are. We gotta figure it out. Maybe if I figure out my crimes, then I can finally get back to Earth and then flee the country. You understand what I mean? You understand? Capitalism. I mean, capitalism is a crime, Martin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but yes. Looking for God was just a cover-up. Yes, it's true. I don't see any God up here besides me. I'm glad you're all here to witness this. We need to discover what my crimes are. Need a revolution against McDonald's. I haven't been to a McDonald's in like forever. Well, I've been in space, so you know. They don't have McDonald's out here. Not that they wouldn't if they would if they could, okay? They would if they could. Escape the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Yes, but it also hasn't been corrupted by convenient things such as oxygen or Swedish fish. Mixed space, yeah. But McDonald's actually been trying to get that going for years, the mixed space burger, and now like they're trying to sell it to Jeff Bezos. If he's going to space, he's gonna need food, right? But it's all too complicated. There's a lot of NDAs about that. If you set up a PO box, they'd send you some Swedish fish. I'd love to set up a PO box, but they're really expensive. Actually, I think my parents have like a PO box in the States, like just over the border. And that would have been really convenient, except, you know, nobody can go over the border. So, maybe when things open back up again, I'll have you send that stuff to the U.S. postal address. We'll go collect it every few months. Finnish fish, man, we don't even get knockoff Swedish fish here. We get knockoff Swedish berries. They call them Nordic berries and Finnish berries, and they're not as good. Border between space and the U.S. Ah, yes. Swedish fish taste like erasers. You're wrong. Anyway, we need to recount my crimes. And to do that, I have to keep a tally of my rap sheet. So, this might be a bit of a flashbang for you guys, because it's going to be all white, but it's the only way I can do this. I have to keep track of them somehow. So, yes. We'll have to switch over. Let's see if this works. This is my crime list. There's a list of fake crimes. We've never had Swedish fish. Man, I don't remember the first time I had Swedish fish. You'd think I'd remember, because, like, I grew up loving Swedish berries, and then I was like, oh, Swedish fish, and then I tried them and I was like, I imagine I was like, oh, this friggin' slaps, but I don't remember it. I feel like I should. I'm sorry that you're blind, Royal. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Brember, you can swear. I swear all the time. Way too much. They're way too chewy, but it's candy. It's a soft, chewy candy. That's the point of it. Ah. Ooh, okay. We'll start with that. Multiple counts of Monster Girl ASMR bootlegging. Great, now we're 1 over. It's bootlegging now. It's annoying. Oh well. It is illegal, depending on the state. That's why it's in 3 states. Heck is Swedish fish. It's a candy, okay? And the Canadian ones suck. There's a Canadian version of Swedish fish, made by the same company that makes Swedish berries, but they suck ass. They're not big and stretchy. They come in multiple flavors, 3 of which aren't good. It just sucks, okay? Canadian Swedish fish suck. Not that I can get them out here anyway, because I'm in space. Anyway, obviously tax fraud. Tax evasion also. That's an important one. Copying Velma's voice from Scooby-Doo. Oh man, I wish I had that skill. But anyway, the whole goal here is I will figure out my crimes, I will crash land back on Earth, and then I will flee the country. Because obviously I'm going to land in the exact same place they jettisoned me from. Identity theft. And of course, the far worse crime. But how did I spell that wrong? Identity theft of a Muppet. That's bad. You can do both evading and fraud? Sure you can. You can do plenty of crimes. It's not impossible. Oh, I did do... That is a huge crime. That's a pretty bad one. Why not try to land in a different country? It's impossible. I don't want to explain the physics of it. But if you leave Earth from like one spot unwillingly, if you leave it willingly, you can come back in whichever place you choose. But if they jettison you against your will, the only place you can land is where you came from. It's one of the dumb rules of space. It's all based on your willingness to be in space and the planet you came from. Very complicated. Oh, I did do a Yandere Grinch ASMR. The German series. That's not a sin. But I'll admit I am having a real tough time with that one. If you want to know why I've missed a couple days recently of uploading, it's because I've been trying to edit the end of that series. I know it's a spoiler. I wanted to keep it a secret, a surprise for y'all, but I gotta tell you, it's really taken a lot out of me. It really is. It's very complicated. There's a lot of sound effects. My German is awful. It's really been hard on me. Stealing Christmas. I guess I did steal Christmas. Well, we'll call it Xmas. I stole Xmas. That was unrelated to the Yandere Grinch ASMR. I was jettisoned from Earth. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out for the crimes. I committed the crimes. They jettisoned me from Earth. And now I gotta figure out my crime so I can get back. The AVGN ASMR. No. I have approval for that. One of the guys from whatever, like whatever the production company that like owns that show, Justin Silverman, he saw the video, he commented, and he was like, this is okay. So that's not a crime. I have approval for that. I didn't break any copyright. Illegal dairy experiments. Oh, I did do that. Oh, thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. GTA ASMR. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of undecided on whether or not I should keep... hold up, I just realized the chat box is in front of my crime, so this won't do. But now it's behind me. Fuck. I might have to excise myself from this. Farewell. I'm still undecided as to whether or not to keep the robo voice. you guys, like, hear that, or is it just coming through my speakers? I'm confused. HLVRAI, but the AI self... Oh, yeah. Half-Life VR. I was gonna... Hold up. Illegal dairy experiments. I was going to make an HLVRI themed roleplay. That's what I bought that friggin' Bubby artwork for. You know, the Bubby artwork that I showed on stream once? It's my profile picture on my Tumblr. I was gonna use that picture for like a Bubby in the Tube themed ASMR. But now I feel like the moment's passed. It's just not as good anymore. Breaking up a harem, that was pretty fucked up of me. You know, just so I don't scroll down past my crimes, we'll just start adding them from the top. Breaking up a harem without a license. Haven't I murdered someone? Oh, maybe. Murder. Yeah, bad singing. Yeah, I did do that. I mean, this is a lot of crimes. I really hope they didn't get me for every single one of these, because if they did, then I'm never gonna get back to Earth. Canada or no. I can't escape the country if I'm not in the country. How do you come up with these stream ideas? I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't call it creativity. It's more just like laziness, isn't it? It's just me typing about crimes. It's no different from, like, I've done this before, right? When I've made like list live streams before, haven't I, for like ideas and stuff? It's just absurdity. It's just me being ridiculous. Scratching directly on a mic. Oh. Scratching a microphone. That's illegal. Oh, and deleting game saves. Cyber terrorism. That counts as cyber terrorism. Making pineapple pizza. I've never made pineapple pizza. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Maybe you used a word that's a bad word in another language.
Maybe you used a word that's a bad word in another language.
Maybe I did. Ruining German forever. I did do that. Pirating sheet music. I did that too. I want to buy like an actual book of sheet music. I know there's a music store in town. I gotta go there. I mean, yelling is also a felony. At least according to Carl. It's the biggest planet on Earth. Oh man, the moon. Oh man, yeah, the Bat Jokes live stream. That was a crime. I'll accept the punishment for that. Look, of all the things I don't think I deserve to be in space, particularly for a lot of these crimes, but the Bat Joker live stream, yeah, that's one of them. Oh my god, yeah. Copyright. What would you call that? They make claims, but like it's not. They haven't technically broken a law. What's the word when you break copyright law? What's the technical term for that? I did do kidnapping. Copyright infringement. Thank you. Thank you, Max. Also, there was kidnapping, but that was like vaguely consensual. Except when it wasn't. Rickrolling. That is evil. Rickrolling. Impression of a PG&E employee. I don't count that as a crime. I didn't write that one. Saying no we can't to the Bob the Builder theme. Oh man. Necromancy. Trapping a Neko, keeping them without a license. Okay. Owning a Neko without a license. Posting cringe. Saying subs are better than dubs. Damn, bro. Okay. Angering weebs. That is a crime in certain states, just in case you didn't know. The Angry Video Game Nerd ASMR has approval from one of the guys that works at Cinemassacre, so no, that's legal. Selling Yandere without a license? No, the Yandere store was a fully licensed operation. That's not a crime. Everything I've ever done is not a crime, although you'd be surprised. Breaking the fourth wall. Fourth wall damages. That's pretty serious. Bank robbery. I did rob a bank. This is pretty serious. I really hope they didn't get me on the bank robbery. That is a pretty hefty sentence. I don't want to be in space for all that long. I've already been up here for a while. I don't know how long. There's no, like, time in space. I mean, there's time, but there's no, like, day cycle. The sun's just always there. Not giving Goku your energy for the spirit bomb. Ridiculous. Well, I was there. I gave him my energy. The Inkling Girl. No, that was legal. Actually, you know what? I think that falls under copyright infringement because Nintendo is, like, super paranoid about that. Impersonating someone is illegal. Yes, but we already have identity theft. And also of a Muppet. I mean, like, there's a lot there. We can't do identity theft for every person I've stolen an identity of. Although, how many times can I fuck up typing the word identity? Identity theft of a superhero. Because I did steal Raven's identity. Super villainy. I fucking spelt that wrong. How do you spell villain? Is it... That's an I, right? Making fun of Prince Henry. He had it coming, and he's dead anyway. That'd never go to trial. Ian. Okay. If you're a burger, it's Snail Guy. Okay. I guess that's battery. Yeah, what's Prince Henry gonna do? Take it to court? Yeah, exactly. He's already long dead. And we're better off for it. Oh yeah, organized crime. That's also. They never found out about that, did they? Anybody who's up on like the police scanners and stuff, they didn't like. There hasn't been any reports of like, you know, a purple-haired, very Gollum-looking person committing organized crime. Is that? Fuck. Are you serious? It's the eye is. Ah. Are you? I'm looking it up. How do you spell villain? You tell me. You tell me, Google. Villain. Okay. There it is. It's spelt like villain. SCP dojins. I never read those dojins. Actually, are there dojins? No, they ain't making... No, they... Listen. If anybody finds any, dojins about, what's that guy's name? Abel? Hit me up, I want to see those. Love all that edgy-ass anime fan art he has. It's great. ASMR parody of Doki Doki Literature Club. That's already like a parody in itself, isn't it? I can't do Monica. She already has a voice. Found it on... Thank you for your service, Max. Let me guess, it was the statue one? I forget the numbers so easily. You know, the one that had a video game? I know there are multiple video games, but you know what I mean. The statue that breaks your neck if you don't look at it. 999 isn't... Okay, I could be wrong, but isn't that like a... He's like a slime monster, right? Invading Finland. No, the Illuminati has not succeeded in invading Finland yet. They can't get their act together on the government. 173, thank you, Brandon. Oh, thank you, Wide Y, for the 5 Swiss francs. All right. Big fan of that, thank you. And the dancing pear gif. Wow, where's YouTube getting these? Okay, so 999. Yeah, that's the slime that like makes you happy, right? Oh dear. Invading Poland. I'd never invade Poland. It's kind of... I don't know. I've heard a lot of bad things about Poland. I don't want to go there. Pirating manga? Okay, yes, I've definitely done that. I mean, I didn't, like, download it, but I definitely, like, read it on sites that weren't totally legal.
Random fact: in California, plastic bags are banned.
Thank you, Brandon Porter. I see. Like, banned, like, outright? Like, you're not allowed to own them? I guess that's... I don't know, maybe... Owning a plastic bag in California. That could be one of my crimes. I don't know if I've been to California. No, I haven't. Taking a town hostage. There's no hostages in the town. They all choose to be there. Come on, man. Nobody respects the hive mind. You could date anyone you want in town. You could date multiple people in town. They're all part of the same mental ecosystem. They don't care. Come on. You know what? I'll put myself down for... Fuck. Fuck. Murder of Prince Philip. I'm not capitalizing his name. Fuck him. An Among Us parody? Come on, the wave has crested. Nobody cares about Among Us anymore. Sonic movie's original design. Oh, did you guys hear the news? Did you guys hear the news? Idris Elba's playing Knuckles in the sequel. Ah, that's fucking crazy. Not trashed. Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know. I never played it. If I did ever play it, I would buy an original copy of it for PlayStation 4 and go out of my way to make sure it doesn't get updated and try to play it. It might brick my PS4, but I don't use it all that much anyway, so I just want to see what crazy glitches will pop up. No, yeah, seriously, Idris Elba, he confirmed it. He's playing Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I did steal sheet music, it's already on here. Buying furniture from IKEA and not building it. Bullshit. You would never catch me not building furniture from IKEA. I love building IKEA furniture. It's very fun. Of course, I'll admit it is a bit of a process. It takes hours, but you know. Played on PS5 and it crashed hourly. I want it to crash minutely. Yeah. Not watching Fight Club. No. Best bread in the universe. I don't make the best bread in the universe, but I do make the best banana muffins in the world. That's the truth. Using aliens to try to invade the Earth. I don't remember doing that. Fight Club is the best movie ever. Well, if Eminem Chan says so. I don't know. You know what the best movie ever is of all time? I don't know. I don't know either. Because, like, there's a lot of movies. Actually, you know what? Who Killed Captain Alex? Best movie of all time. Did it make the best brownies in the world? No. I don't think I've ever made brownies. Have I seen Killer Bean? No, but I've heard of it. Critical was in that, wasn't he? And you have one crime. Well, you gotta come up with a real crime. Oh, yeah. I killed Captain Alex. I did do that. Using a left hand pencil on a right hand desk. What? False self-deprecation. I mean, that is unhealthy, but it's not technically criminal. Recruiting for the Illuminati. That's not a crime because the Illuminati makes all the laws. Kidnapping, we have that. I gotta say, so far, if they've got me for like even half of these crimes, I'm gonna be in space for a while. Scary. Taking stones from the beach. Okay. Stone theft. Almost everything is for right-hand people. I mean, you're right. It is fucked up. Being glitch gremlin. Oh, yeah. Crashing YouTube. That was a pretty bad thing I did. Yeah, of course, the art crimes. I can commit some more if you guys want, but nobody ever really seems to like my art streams. Probably because they're awful. I commit genocide against humanity? No. You're thinking of rich people. But any Scooby-Doo-esque crimes? Yeah, I guess. Wearing a mask. No, wait. That makes me sound like an anti-vaxxer. I meant more like wearing a Halloween mask. I'm gonna get rid of that. I've never had pineapple on pizza, so I can't do that. Being Jack the Ripper, I'm sorry, I'm too young for that. Or maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm infinitely old. Imagine somebody saying like maybe you were Jack the Ripper, and they're just like, no, I'm too young for that. But what they really mean is that the time like Jack the Ripper was going on, they were like 3 years old. They're just immortal, but they happen to be really young at that point. Deadpool is hotter than Thanos. Yes, that's canon. Why do you think Death got with him instead of Thanos? I didn't watch part 2 of that movie. You know, I didn't watch the movie where they undid the snap. I just watched the first one. The second one seemed too long. I didn't want to watch it. Thank you, Ian Aguilar, for the $5. Stealing all ham. Ham theft?
Stealing all ham.
Sonic 06 is better than Boom. Is it, though? I think they're both equally pretty bad. Attempting to fight God. That's not a crime. That's a moral imperative. Death X Deadpool. Only true Marvel fans get this. I don't know. I watch Let's Plays of the video game, so I get it. Death was super cute in that game. Never showing us Santa Claus versus the Devil. We already have copyright infringement. I still want to watch Santa Claus versus the Devil too. They won't let me. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Why should it be a crime? I mean, we knew it was going to happen in the sequel. Everything went back to normal. I mean, sure, a few people died, but like, whatever. I didn't watch Endgame.
Fake, I didn't watch Endgame. Me holding back tears, that should be a crime.
Okay, yeah, Fakey Frog. Although I didn't draw Fakey Frog. That was, Let's Make a Love That'll Last Forever. Long name though it is. I'll admit to, what would the term be? I admit to assisting in the proliferation of Fakey Frog. Never showing us your face. Is that a crime? Well, you guys just gotta subscribe then. We're not even halfway there. Do I have to wait another year to show my true face? I hope so. Because my face is looking rough today. Ugh. I say don't pick at your face, they friggin' mean it. There was a lot of blood. Don't worry about it. Siding with the Jedi? I don't know, man. Eating pizza without toppings? Isn't that just flatbread? Will I ever do a face reveal at 100,000 subscribers? If you want me to do a face reveal, you need to subscribe to me. Yeah. Oh, you know who recently hit 100,000 subscribers? I forget his name. Who was it? What's his name? He's an ASMR guy that I know of. He hit 100,000 recently. He posts all the time. Where is he? Hollow VA. That guy's like a professional. I love that guy. His voice acting is really good because he went to school for that. Did I not fix the fourth wall? I mean, we did, but it always breaks again. Listing my crimes. Oh, yeah. That's also a crime. But they haven't gotten me for this one yet. So, maybe not. We'll keep it there anyway. You caused property damage to human homes. When did I do that? Not using your signal while turning? Well, I agree that is a crime. I'm not guilty of it. I'm a responsible driver, although I hate driving all the time. Confessing to a crime. I've not confessed to any of these. These may or may not have happened. It's like knockoff eggnog. I would never do that. That would be crazy. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't do that. Thinking edgy music and mascara as a personality. I don't think I've ever wore mascara. I don't know. I don't like makeup. It feels bad on my face. Hurting someone's feelings? Okay. Feelings battery. Or would it be battery of feelings? We'll do battery of feelings. That sounds more official. Battery of emotions. That's probably the name of like some indie band's album. Fruity Detective broke a lot of laws. Yeah, but I didn't write that one. Oh, yeah. Speeding. I'll admit to that. Technically, they don't give you a fine unless... Well, they don't take a point off your license until you're 20 kilometers over the limit, so... False advertisement. Yes, that counts. False advertising. Yes. I did do that. I've faked you guys out so many times. You keep falling for it. I think it's delivery and DiGiorno. I don't get it. Is that like the American name for Delissio? Do they still sell Delissio pizza? Is that still a thing? 'Cause like... I remember that. Overpayment of egg value. Would you call that egg inflation? Actually, no, that sounds really bad. Never mind. Cause damage to human homes in the giantess ASMR, you infinite clown machine. But I paid for that. No tags on the mattress. Oh, shit. Actually, I don't know if my mattress has a tag or not. I don't remember. Should probably wash my sheets. Getting sweaty from the summer heat. Ditching class? No, that's not me. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, okay. That is a crime. I did do that. I don't know. Could they... You know, asking questions like this is a bad idea because, you know, it makes you have to explain a lot of things and it kind of ruins the fun. But, like, if giants exist in a world, how can they be, like, prosecuted for any crimes? They can kill dragons. Vampire teacher has definitely done something illegal. No. They're both legal adults. Listen, it may be against the rules of, like, whatever educational institute you're a part of, but it's not illegal in the eyes of the law. She wouldn't go to jail for it. At worst, she would lose her job. See, this is why I don't know where to go with that vampire professor storyline. Use the word Discord in YouTube chat. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. I've never used the word Discord. Ever. But Reese Brady did. That's illegal. Being a vampire is not against the law. How do you arrest a giant? I don't know. What was that, like Gulliver's Travels? They figured it out. Oh, thank you, Max, for the $2. It's gotta be a crime to be as cute as you. Aw, thank you. I'm not cute, though, because my face is covered in blood. You watch the BFG? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't do that. I'm sorry. They can't be tried in human courts because they can't get into the building.
It's gotta be a crime to be as cute as you, Heart.
I think, like, that'd be one of the days, like, the judge would be like, oh, it's such a nice day. Let's take this court proceeding outside for the giant trial. The BFG, the big friggin' guy. No, I haven't played Doom. I don't like first-person shooters. Mass Murder in Skyrim. I've played Skyrim once, and I don't think I killed anybody in it. The flirty detective did commit crimes? What crimes? They were kind of shady, but they didn't actively commit a crime. You know who does have a better detective roleplay than me out recently? Dark and Twisted Whisper. He did a demon detective roleplay. And it's vibin'. Like, it's a... I'm following some ASMR channels that do a much better job than I do. In fact, I demand it. If you want me to subscribe to you, do better than I do. It's really not that hard. Sunroof in the courtroom. Summoning Eldritch girlfriend? What, like the currently existing one? She cannot be summoned. She exists on the edge of space. Maybe. I don't remember what I wrote for that series. It's really hard to write anything from, like, an eldritch being's perspective because they're just in space, not doing much. Drinking somebody's blood is not illegal. It's a biohazard and it's kind of gross, but it's not illegal. Will Smith as the genie. Okay, well, I admit that is a crime. That was not my doing. I was not responsible for that. Simping's a crime. I don't know, man. I haven't sent anybody any money. forever to... Fine. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I am, like, hella stuck right now. Like... I think I'm gonna go on vacation. Honestly, I'm kind of just feeling that I need time off kind of vibe. Like, I've already missed 2 days, and that's already a crime. We'll add that to the list. Missing 2 days. I think I just want to take some time off. I'll finish, like, that script, and then I'll be gone for, like, a week. I don't know. Saying knives are cuter than straps or guns. I didn't say knives were cuter than straps. Like, I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. Seriously, it's really weird that guns are called straps. It might mean something different, man. What's a strap? Oh boy. I mean, it depends on who you're asking, but seriously, knives are way cuter. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you know, just like an anime girl holding up a gun and just being like, say your prayers, Oni-chan. That's kind of cute, but then again, an anime girl holding up a knife and being like, be with me forever, senpai. That's also pretty kawaii. I don't know. It really depends on your preference. Velcro. You know what? I wish Velcro shoes were more in style. Listen. James Rolfe was right. Shoelaces are bullshit. They really are. Velcro shoes should be more common. I know they're probably more expensive to make and, like, they don't really make them for adults, but think of, like, I would imagine Velcro shoes would be super helpful for a lot of people. A, people who think shoelaces are bullshit. B, disabled people. C, everybody. Are we allowed to submit fake girlfriend scripts? No, I hold all the fake girlfriends because those are my updates, and also a cleaning live stream. Don't worry about that. If it's got fake girlfriend in the title, the background is blue, and it's in the chiller font, then that's an update video. We agreed on this. Well, I agreed on this. Knives scare me more than guns. Yeah, because a knife is, like, that's extra painful somehow. Like, if you get attacked with a knife, you just, like, they're gonna have to hit you at least a few times with it to really make it stick. With a gun, they aim for your head right, you're gone immediately. It's... Like, I'm not saying I want to die, but if I had to die, which, well, everybody has to die, but if I had to die via murder, I would prefer it to be quickly and painlessly. And your brain doesn't have any nerve endings. Well, it doesn't have, like, you know, your brain doesn't feel anything. Well, shit, actually headaches, I don't know, whatever. If you shoot somebody in the head, they're probably not going to feel it because they'll be dead immediately. Home invasion? Fine. I'll allow it. Unionizing Amazon. That should not be illegal. Unions are good. I'm part of a union. Actually, you know what? I just found out that they fucked up on payroll and they weren't paying me a shift premium for one of my days on work for like the past year and a half. So, I'm gonna get that in my next paycheck. I don't know how much it is. I'm glad they caught that, though. I really wasn't paying attention. 1 out of 10 people actually survive headshots. Ooh, that sounds awful. I mean, it's one thing to get shot in the head and die, but then to get shot in the head and live? The toll. Multiple counts of gremlin behavior. I can't be a gremlin. I'm too big for that. Yeah, these weird things happen. Like, overall in life, I'm pretty lucky. It's just the small things that really get me down. Like, you know, with my vehicle, my face. I don't know, Josh. I don't think people fake being depressed. It's either the case of they don't really know what depression is and they're calling it that, they're calling what they feel depression incorrectly, or they actually are depressed and they need help. Like, I don't know. Driving a broken vehicle? Yeah, I am. I mean, I was if I were in Canada, but I'm not. I'm in space. Acts of defenestration. I've never thrown anyone out a window. Jason Voorhees has. I was watching the kill count videos for the Friday the 13th franchise. That guy throws people out of windows constantly. I was a sock gremlin. That was acting. Of course, you could use that as excuse for a lot of things. You know what? I'll just add, like, playing gacha games. Because I do. Man, oh, you're gonna get my ass, Max. It's acting. Ooh. When was the last time you checked Tumblr? I don't know, man. Why, did you message me? I don't respond to all my messages. Let's see. Okay. Yes, I saw part 3 of The Friendly Giantess. I just don't really feel the need to respond to messages unless I'm, like, actively going to do a script. I know a lot of people have probably emailed me their scripts and they've been really confused. They're just like, did she get the email? But, like, I did. And I'm only going to respond if I read your script to send you the link to me reading the script. I'm sorry, I'm bad at communicating. That's all that's going to happen here. Oh, reminding me about DashCon. Oh, man. He died of natural causes. You threw them off a roof. Gravity is natural. Being a need of my ass, man. This is like, listen, I know you guys think that I'm just like a YouTuber. I do all this willy-nilly, but I am employed full-time. This is like, I have like a job and a half. This is the half job. I do remember you, Frequenz. Painting doors purple is a crime. I imagine it would be, but I've never painted a door purple. One day, though. Dying itself is a natural cause. That's true. Everybody has to die. Except a jellyfish, I guess. Jellyfish are immortal, right? Maybe one day you'll go full-time on YouTube. I believe. Oh, yeah. That's a great song from Book of Mormon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'd love to make this my main gig, but unfortunately, I live in the capitalist society. I don't know, man. Jellyfish are not immortal. You're thinking of lobsters. Okay, well, I was thinking of lobsters, but they're technically not immortal entirely because if they don't keep moving into bigger shells, they'll die. I'm looking it up. There's literally a jellyfish called the immortal jellyfish. Turritopsis dorni, also known as the immortal jellyfish, is a species of small, biologically immortal jellyfish found worldwide in temperate to tropic waters. There are immortal jellyfish. Something about living in the ocean is just like it's an immortality magnet. Canada's a capitalist society. I mean, I guess it's kind of a mix of like capitalism and socialism, but you know, like if I quit my job, I could just go back on disability, but like that's not enough to pay for rent. Like, and even like if it was, like if I was back to living in like a bachelor apartment, yeah, it's still a lot. Eating immortal jellyfish make you immortal. Do people eat jellyfish? Is that a thing people do? What disability? Oh, you know, the mental ones. You know, it's like one of those irritating things of having an invisible disability. Like, I know that term is usually used for people who, like, are physically disabled, but, like, you can't really, like, see what's going on with them. But, you know, I feel like that should count for mental disabilities, too. Aren't jellyfish poisonous? I don't know. There's a fish that's poisonous, but people eat it anyway. A lot of jellyfish are edible. Okay. That would explain SpongeBob then. Zootopia copyright. I didn't make the Zootopia abortion comic. Don't ask me what that is. The puffer fish. Yeah, or fugu fish, whatever it is. Fight God for a chicken nugget. Vibes. I said don't ask me about that. You already know. We eat everything, even our own kind. Yeah, shouldn't do that though. You get like the prions. Are we gonna pineapple under the sea with a subletter? He has a subletter? What? Since when? Gary doesn't count. He's a pet snail. Spy Fox, Pajama Sam. I don't know, man. How could I not know about that comic? I've been on Tumblr for like 6 years. It was impossible to avoid. High school starts in 20 days. Oof, RIP. I'm glad I'm not in school anymore. I mean, education is important, and I do think you should, like, try your best to learn everything you can, but, like, I'm really glad I'm not in school anymore. Because, like, fuck structured learning. Fuck grades, you know? Is taking random stray cats legal in your country? I suppose, but I don't think I've ever seen a stray cat around here. They're all owned. They're just, their owners let them wander around outside, which you shouldn't do, because, like, your cat will, A, fuck up native bird populations, and B, die a lot sooner. Yelling things, we're not arguing about this. Not watching your videos. I'm sorry. I don't know what your videos are. I feel like we've been through this before. We've definitely been through this before. You do parody ASMR. And also classy anime boy, whatever. Are you surprised? Are you surprised that no one's watching it? Like, what are we talking about? Not acknowledging Friday Night Funkin's existence? I acknowledge it, I just don't want to play it. Dark Souls ASMR but fakes the Firekeeper. I've only played Dark Souls 2 and I died. I don't understand that reference. Oh, that's... Oh, thank you, Brand Porter, for the $2. Not charging your phone might be a crime, but I charge my phone all the time. It's at 70%. Yeah, don't lick any doorknobs. Well, that's illegal on other planets, not in space itself. And I'm not on a planet.
Charging a phone might be a crime.
I'm in space. Played Doki Doki Literature Club. I already know everything that happens in it, so there's no point. I was gonna play, what was it called? Nekopara, like the Otome version of Nekopara, that free dating sim that just dropped, but, I felt like that'd be awkward, you know? Because, like, usually if I want to play a dating sim in front of an audience, it's got to be at least a little bit funny or kind of weird, but that one's just like a straight-up catboy dating sim. I feel like it'd be awkward to watch me play it. What's my favorite thing in space? The stars. Thank you, Atomic Atomic. So I'm glad that you like my singing voice. I don't think it's very good in particular, but, you know, it's a thing. Honey Pop, no fucking way. They have doors on the ISS, but do they have doorknobs? Is listing your crime a crime? Yeah, it's right here. We've been over this. You can make a second YouTube account to post games. I can't. I already have a second YouTube account. I know I can have more than one, but having, like, more than one extra account, but whatever. That's, eh. I gotta, you know what? When I'm taking some time off, I'm gonna try to record something for real ASMR. Because there's 300 people over there that are just like, what the fuck is going on? Let's see, I don't know, like, have I gotten any comments over there lately? I haven't even been checking. I think I get, like, an email every time someone comments, so it's probably nothing. Oh, holy shit. You know, for a relatively unknown channel, I certainly do have a lot of views on my videos. There's, like, 300. It's not that big, but, like, it's something. I mean, the Ex-Boyfriend Wants You Back roleplay got, like, 8,000. And I think that was just, like, a gender bend of a script that I already had. Yes, the Dairy Dairy Girl adopts you. Yes, I did want to do that, too. I gotta practice my guy voice. Let's see. Let me try to read my crimes in a guy voice. Like a real one, not like a fakes crimes, because that's just silly. Okay. It's like, the whole thing with a guy voice is like, you gotta bring it down, and like, I try to mask that my voice doesn't sound like masculine at all by just like adding to the scratch. Every time I've looked up, like, how to do a guy voice, and they're just, like, don't speak through your nose, and I'm just like, well, that's bad because I'm constantly doing that. It's not a crime. Kidnapping's not a crime if a yandere does it for love. Tomboy bossing up voice. Okay. No. Like, it's like speaking from your chest, like lowering your chest, then like nasally. It's hard to describe and really hard to replicate if you don't have voice training. Speak from the heart. The heart. Fakes, crimes. Playing gotcha games. Home invasion. Missing 2 days. Taking forever with scripts. Saying egg inflation. False advertising. Speeding. Battery of emotions. Listing my crimes. Fakey frog. Didn't watch Endgame. Ham theft. Art crimes. Crashing YouTube. Stone theft. That caught me off guard. Killing Captain Alex. Murder of Prince Philip. Owning a plastic bag in California. Pirating manga. Organized crime. Battery. Supervillainy. Identity theft of a superhero. Bank robbery. Fourth wall damages. Angering weebs. Posting cringe. Owning a NECA without a license. Necromancy. Rickrolling. Kidnapping. Copyright infringement. Bat Joker livestream. Yelling. Pirating sheet music. Ruining German forever. Deleting game saves, that's cyber terrorism, scratching a microphone, bad singing, murder, breaking up a harem without a license, multiple counts of Damn it. It's hard to keep this voice going, and I'm not even doing that good of a job. Oh, thank you, I think that's pronounced Ipoin, for becoming a real faker. Thank you. Anyway. Multiple counts of Monster Girl ASMR bootlegging, tax fraud, tax evasion, identity theft of a Muppet, Sonic.exe ASMR, Yandere Grinch ASMR, stealing Christmas, and illegal dairy experiments. How do you plead? Guilty as charged. Oh, thank you, Annie Science, for the 10 SGD. What's an SGD? I love getting donations in different currencies because I get to look them up and see what they are. SGD currency. What is that? A Singapore dollar? Ah, that's so fun. Thank you. I've never been to Singapore. So interesting. I want to look at the comments on the real channel. I want to look at them. You know, it's a very different experience because when you're doing M for F ASMR, you get mostly comments from girls, and girls leave very fun comments, very enthusiastic comments. Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $2. Imagine if she said not guilty instead. Oh, thank you, Viewpoint, for the R. Oh, Brazil currency. What do you call that? What's it called? What does the R stand for? I want to know.
Brazil currency.
It's the real. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's spelt real. Like Brazilian real? It's not a fake country. Oh yeah, it stands for resilience. No, I shouldn't get a Discord server. No, never again. We're not doing this. We're not dancing this dance again.
You're a real faker?
It can't happen.
So cool.
What? Huh? Okay, I think that was a resub. Thank you, Atomic Thomas, for the $2. Run for your lives, it's Fakezilla. No. Think we wouldn't watch you play a Catboy dating sim? I don't know. I might set a day aside for it when I'm on my break. Because even if I'm on break, I can still live stream, because that doesn't take the mental effort as much. What do the lesbians say? I don't know. I mean,
Run for your life.
we've had lesbians around here. Are there any lesbians in chat? If so, party on. But anyway, if you're doing M for F audios, it's basically like fan fiction comments. Lots of squeeing, key smashes, like, ah, so cute, and emojis and stuff. What I'm saying is, I love it when girls leave me comments. It's nice. Not playing the other endings for When Love Strikes should be a crime. Oh, man. Ah, that game. Listen, I might have oversold it. That game was probably bad on purpose, right? That was probably just like a troll game. You know, I do have some good comments on the other channel, you know? Fake candy shop where the shop owner is a yandere that spikes your candy and takes you to the basement. Continues from there. That sounds like the yandere flower shop audio that Dark and Twisted Whisper did. That might be ripping him off. Ninja Turtles never paid taxes. Yeah, and they lived in the sewers. I get like super cute comments over here. I don't get many comments, but like the really cute is like, your voice is adorable. And like, I love your voice. It's so cute. And I'm just like, that's amazing. Thank you for validating me. Because I don't think my guy voice is very good. It's rough. I gotta practice more. If you live in the sewers, do you really need taxes? I mean, sewers are maintained through taxes. And of course, there are plenty of people that comment on the Real ASMR channel accusing me of plagiarism because the real artist is fake ASMR. This guy was like, this is plagiarism. The real artist is fake ASMR. And I just responded, bruh. And he was like, you know it to be true. And then there was another one that was like, WTF, this audio belongs to another channel called Fake ASMR. An imposter. I found a fucking imposter. A thief. A rip-off channel. I guess if you don't look closely, it probably does look like a rip-off channel, because I don't have good voice differentiation, and the icon that I use is just like a male version of my icon. The turtles are living off unemployment, I guess. Am I a TMNT? Oh, I wish. I'd love to be a Ninja Turtle. Do you have to pay rent if you make your own house? No. No, you just have to pay property taxes, I guess. But, like, aside from that, if you want, you can live off the grid. I had a teacher in college that did that. She was like, yeah, I live off the main power grid and the water grid. I have well water. And she used solar panels, but they didn't collect enough electricity, so she also had, like, a backup generator for that. It just seemed like a really, like, I don't know, tough way to live. I started listening to this on 2x speed. I adore this audio, but now I'm dying. Help me. Yeah, you know, 2x audio is good comedy. And for, like, really slow video essays, you could just be like, oh, speed this up. Oh yeah, what was that guy's name? I don't remember his name, but he just released like a 7-hour long analysis video on the entire Resident Evil franchise. And he was like, I know I'm going to end up missing out on a few Resident Evil games because there's so many. And I'm just like, you're not going to review Resident Evil for the game, Com? Are you kidding me? Have to have been employed to qualify for unemployment. Huh. I guess that's true. Impersonating Batman is an art form you might die, unless Superman does it. That guy's impersonated Batman before. He's pretty good at it. The Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movie. How did they fuck up the design that bad? Like, there are ways to make CG Ninja Turtles look good. They've done it a bunch of times. Just, what? They fucked up the face so bad. This is really unfortunate. But at least they weren't aliens. Does anybody remember that? He was originally going to make them aliens. Bad move, Michael. Impersonating Goku? I have never impersonated Goku. That's my crime, stealing hearts. Stealing hearts. Yeah. I stole your hearts, and your wife, and your house, and yeah. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Keanu Reeves impersonating John Wick. Oh, damn. When's the 4th movie coming out? Is there a 4th movie? There should be. They set up a sequel, didn't they? You don't have a wife? Well, alright. I'll admit that's a failing on my part. I didn't double check. But one day, if you ever do have a wife, I'll be keeping an ear out and just be like, oh, it turns out that Brown Bear just got married. Well, what a coincidence. Let's go scope out this house, and I'll go up to your house, just disguised as your average door-to-door salesman, and just be like, hello, would you like to buy these Cutco knives? And you'll be like, no, I'm not interested in that, but I'll just say, is the woman of the house in? And you'll be like, all right, fine, and she'll come over, and I'll just be like, would you like these knives? And she'll probably say no, but I'll charm her with my witty conversational skills, and I'll drop her my business card. Things will continue from there, and bada bing, bada boom, I stole your wife. Literally run through your 200 plus audio playlist on a loop all day, every day. I mean, I'm not upset that you're doing that, but I don't know, you might want to branch out a little bit. Listen to Dark and Twisted Whisper. That guy has slightly more subscribers than me, and he deserves to have, like, triple the amount I do. Oh, I stole your wife before you even met her. I've been fucking with the timeline like that. You see, I went back and I prevented any of you who don't have a wife. It's because I went back in time and prevented you from ever meeting her by stealing her. So many broken hearts I leave in my wake. So many wives. They're just like, if only I'd listened to my mother and hadn't gone off with that criminal fake. You're 12. Okay, well, you're not going to get a wife when you're 18 then. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert. That was going to happen, but I fucked with the timeline, so you're never going to meet her. It's fine, you're Arrow. Alright, fine. Work wife, then. I mean, they call it that, right? When you have somebody at, like, your job that's, like, your closest friend. They call it, like a work wife or a work husband. I don't know. Straight's at it again. Love is the greatest feeling ever. It really is a drug. Exactly. You understand how I feel. That's why I'm not dating, because it takes over everything. If I started dating again, this channel would die, and I would let it happily. You know, I don't really say it a lot, but I do have an addictive personality, and I can get addicted to feelings that I enjoy. So yes, I have been addicted to love before, and it's poisonous. Don't let it happen to you. Are husbands not good enough for you? Who would want to steal a husband? They're everywhere. Like, I'm just gonna say, in terms of, not even like stereotypes, like statistically, a wife is more valuable than a husband. Like, you know? There's a lot of sexism around. Women do not gain much from marriage. I had a wonderful girlfriend for over 7 years. Congratulations! Fake crime, summoning me without permission. I never ask for permission when it comes to summoning. That's all just part of the deal you make when you become a familiar. What if you're not dating because a fan is messing with your timeline? Oh my god. What if, though? But seriously, if I were to date again, I'd have to do a lot of soul searching, really have to improve myself, figure my own shit out. Just, You're not a husband, then. But thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, husbands, they abound. If I wanted to get married to somebody, I could probably do it in, like, 3 days. Like, granted, I'd probably have to bribe somebody, but it's really not that hard. Like, if I wanted to date a guy, I'd just go out and find a guy.
Fake husbands are everywhere. Me, guess him not a husband, then shrugs.
Like, y'all ain't picky. Like, I know that's pretty sexist of me to say that, and I am fucked up for thinking that way, but, you know, generally it does seem to be the truth that, like, guys are just, like, if you went up to just about any guy and asked him out and you're a woman, chances are he'd probably say yes unless he's already in a relationship. Like, if he's single and you just walk up to a guy and be like, can I have your number? He'd probably say yes. The only thing is that I don't want to do that because I don't want to date. I don't have time for that. You're desperate for affection and companionship. I understand. Play dating sims. That's not great advice, I'm sorry. That's the best I can do. I just play dating sims. That's what I do. Thank you, Snail Rathius, for the $20. You're paying money to not know about egg inflation. I'll allow it. Gender equality is a myth. What do you mean? Like,
Look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know when Fake said anything about egg inflation.
I mean, I suppose true gender equality does not exist yet. No, you're right. It doesn't. But it's not an impossibility. We just need to improve as a species. That's the point. Not confrontational, so I prefer a dom girl. People like you are the reason why every time I've gone out with a guy, I've had to ask him out. I've never been asked out on a date before. Had to stand up, had to walk over, had to send a text message. I always had to be the first to ask. I'd say it's demoralizing, but you know, like it's the number one way to get what you want. Just ask. You wouldn't believe how far you can get in life just by asking. Like even if it says like it's against the rules, like if you ask somebody like, "Hey, can I do this thing that is against the rules?" they might say yes. Just ask. Girls receive compliments so often that's nothing to them. When boys receive compliments, they don't know how to take it because it's so foreign to them. That is true. Listen, you need to compliment more boys. That's a fact. Like, I don't know. I don't really compliment anybody unless they compliment me first because I don't really like talking to people. But, like, if a guy were to say to me, like, "Hey, you look pretty," and I'm like, "Thanks. You too." He might be offended by that, though. Do guys like being called pretty? I don't think that should be a problem. There are tons of pretty guys out there. Like, ridiculously pretty guys. There's this one guy. Probably shouldn't say this, but on my drive home from work, sometimes there's this jogger. Does anybody remember the meme ridiculously photogenic guy? Because he looks like that. He is way too like good looking while he's jogging. Like his hair is still like perfectly in place. He's got glasses. He looks like he should be in a magazine, like modeling glasses. Like it's ridiculous how like photogenic this man looks while he is jogging at a full clip. It's ridiculous. And like I'm not even attracted to him. It's just ridiculous like how well put together this guy is. Your friend told you that you smelled like sweet peppers? Aww. That's fucking cute though. You're a coward. You can't ask a girl out. Alright, fair enough. I'll admit I'm also a coward too. When I asked my first boyfriend out, I did it over text message. And that was cowardly of me, but he did say yes. He did say yes. I remember I kept the text messages. Like I kept them in a Word document as I was like the text that led to my first date. I thought it was really cute to keep that. And then we broke up. It's not as cute anymore, but I don't think I ever deleted it. Isn't it handsome? Why is it guys can be called handsome and pretty, but girls can only be called pretty? If they get called handsome, they take offense. I don't know. Handsome used to be a word to refer to pretty women. Like, I think handsome used to be like a gender neutral kind of term to like just be like, oh, they look nice. I don't know. If you're a person in chat, I just want you to know you look very handsome today. A sum of hands. Oh yeah, what was that? Like I'm learning Japanese through Memrise, and like handsome in Japanese is apparently hansamana, which is just like handsome, but Japaneseified. Everyone worth knowing is a coward. Are you sure? You know what I want to do? I was thinking of doing it. I was thinking I was going to wait until September because I really wanted my return to the movie theaters to be for Venom 2, but I might want to see Suicide Squad in theaters. It looks pretty good. It's got a shark man. You can't go wrong with a shark man. What dare am I? I don't know, Cooteray. Fuck it up, Cooteраys. Isn't that just what different languages are? Oh yeah, you know, I felt a little bit smug today because I was scrolling through AO3, as I do, and I found a rare fan fiction in French, and I could actually kind of read it. It's been a while since I've, like, tried to learn French, but, like, I was getting at least, like, 40% of the words without having to use Google Translate. And I was just like, oh, this is kind of fun. I guess that's just the advantage, though. I mean, like, it's all the same letters, and French, a lot of French words kind of sound like English words, so it's not super impressive, but, you know, I was just a little bit happy about that. I can kind of read French. Directed by James Gunn, so it's incapable of being bad. You sure? They're called cognates. Okay, fair enough. I mean, English came after French, didn't it? Hey kids, you know couturets? Get ready for a girl that actually doesn't care about you. At all. In either way. I was taught French in school for 4 years. I don't speak French. I'll do you one better. I learned French until like 10th grade. And I learned more French after I left school. The way the school system here teaches French is really shitty. I didn't retain anything. Shout out to Duolingo. Just realized you're 4 minutes behind. OMG. Catch up, dude. Catch up. And mustard. Speaking of, I haven't had dinner yet. I was looking after a cat today. Space cat. She wasn't tsundere, she just hated me. Got kicked out of French class in middle school because the teacher didn't think I was learning fast enough. Oof. I hate that shit. I had to go to, like... I was having trouble learning to read when I was in elementary school. So they sent me to, like, this special, like, tutor or something. I don't really remember what it was exactly. But I remember one time I went into her office and... I was trying to, like, read a book out loud to her and, like, trying to pronounce everything correctly. And I remember I couldn't say the word other. I kept pronouncing it as author. And she didn't correct me. She just kept saying, like, that's not right, say it again. And I kept saying it wrong, but she didn't tell me, like, the correct way to say it. And then she got really mad at me and just sent me back to class. She got super pissed off. Yeah, like... I don't know. Teachers like that really do ruin school. Like, I remember in 2nd grade, a teacher yelled at me for misspelling the word square. Like, in front of the whole class. She was just like, it was on a spelling test, and I was just like, square. And I knew it had a Q in it, but I didn't know where, so I completely fucked it up. And she just, like, straight up yelled at me in front of the class for spelling square wrong. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 7 years old. It's unfortunate that some teachers don't know how to be kind and understanding. Yeah. There are English words that look like French, I suppose. I'd be a fun teacher. No, I'd be a terrible teacher. Like, I might be able to, like, teach some things from a book, but I don't know how to... I don't have the presentation skills to be a teacher. It's 1 a.m., so you're gonna peace out. Okay. Peace out, Melvin. I should probably peace out soon, too. I haven't had dinner. I feel like I should do that. Teacher actively bullied me and all our other students, and to my knowledge it has been since she started. Yeah, there are people who, like, become teachers because they legitimately want to educate the next generation of human beings. And then there are people who become teachers because they don't want to have to, like, age out of school. They want to graduate from high school, they go to college, learn how to be teachers, and then they come back to be a bully there again. That goes without saying that it's not all teachers. A lot of teachers are really good, but a lot of teachers are also really bad. It's like Russian roulette on teachers. Gotcha game of teachers. Oh, man. High school is a gotcha game, and you have no premium currency. Urban Explorer girl script idea. Well, there was exploring an abandoned building. Someone did send a script like that to me. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, though. It's a shame there's a global teacher shortage. Yeah, maybe they should pay them. Oh man, yeah. Outer Arbitrary, you're so right about that. Like, parents make the worst teachers. They really do. Like, man, anytime my parents tried to help me with my homework, they would just get so mad at me. Never get your script? Probably. I'm sorry, I only send back an email if I actively, like, fill your script. So if I did fill it, you would get an email about it. Right now, I just don't have the mental wherewithal to respond to every single email I get. I thought about a script about a girl in the shape of a cube form. Yeah, I know, I got that email. I don't really know if I can do it, man. I don't really do snuff scripts. Spoilers, I guess. I mean, that really doesn't explain the whole conceit of the script, though, does it? Anyway, might be a good time to wind things down. The sun's in my eyes. Perhaps a trapezoid. Perhaps. Trapezoid. Is that like a femboy joke? I don't get it. Shout out to all the femboys. Saving the world. Why am I getting updates for people that, like... What? Yeah, that's not like a real update. Is this thing catching up or something? That's weird. Maybe Turbine from Black Ops 2, like, isn't watching the live stream, but they became a member on, like, a different part of my channel? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Pokemon Presents this Wednesday. Oh, great. They're gonna present updates to Pokemon Unite, that shit show. Listen, I called it months and months ago. I knew it was gonna suck the minute they announced it. I'm doing okay, JT Roseguard. I'm doing okay. Probably gonna go on vacation. If I do take a break, I'll just make a community post about it, or you know, one of my fake girlfriend videos, an update video, if you will. You mean Whale Land? Haha, Whalor Land. It's crazy. When did the stream start? I don't know, like an hour and 40 minutes ago. Pokemon Unite combines two things I hate: Pokemon's modern trends and as a series and MOBAs. Yeah. You know, I've said a lot of things. I really would like Nintendo to make a Nintendogs app because, you know, that'd be awesome. But then I think, no, they'd just load it with fucking microtransactions and it would be awful. Bring Nintendogs to Switch then. I'm sick of living like this anyway. What snuff means? It means, you know, if the listener dies, then it's a snuff script. And I don't really do those. And, you know, out of nowhere, someone's gonna, like, just comment, like, oh, you did a snuff script here, like, several months ago, and the listener died, technically. I don't know. I don't think I do that stuff. It's just awkward. A little bit. All Nintendogs neglected for years. Yes, but they never die. Nintendogs can't die. Kill us, you coward. I'll think about it. I guess I'll add that to my list of crimes when it happens. Killing the listener. Killing my entire audience. Anyway. I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna go feed my Nintendogs. I'm gonna go feed myself, actually. I did one snuff script? I did? Well, Atomic Thomas, you are the expert on my videos. Not me, even though I make them. What video is that? It was Yonder ASMR. Oh, fuck, you're right. That was the first one I made. Damn it, you're right. Ah! I already killed the listener. Fuck, I gotta add that to the list. Son of a bitch.
Would you do a snuff script if the listener keeps resurrecting?
Thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $5. Maybe. That sounds pretty interesting. Just trying to kill the listener over and over again, and they just keep coming back. That'll go hand in hand with my reverse murder mystery necromancy script. Also, I still gotta do the compilation of the Necromancer Girl audios. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might go on break. I might not. Whatever. Anyway, thank you to everybody who donated and everybody who became real fakers. This has been a very successful live stream. I think I might finally be able to figure out why I'm stuck in space. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. I don't know. If I do land back in Canada, I will have fled the country and gone on break, so thank you. And, yeah, have a lovely night. Goodbye.